Well, it's funny. Today would be Buka's turn to hold the AMA, but his microphone just got destroyed. He rigged it, so now he can't speak. So I have to jump in. And obviously, my voice chat isn't working, but now it's working. So we got that all out of the way. I don't know what you heard in the previous call, but I'm so thrilled. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so glad. I don't even have words for the bull run we had the last 2 days. This is just incredible. We got 200x in 24 hours. This is, I'm used to the stock market as a banker. I have never seen something like this. This is just incredible. You guys are so loyal. You guys are just great. I'm very thankful for this community. And really, I don't know what to say. But here we are, having another AMA, and I'm happy. I'm happy to see so many people. I'm happy to see so much old names. I'm happy to see so much new names. We got a lot of new holders, and it's freaking amazing, guys. Yeah, long story short, we're planning on having an AMA every day. And if we continue like this in growth and in new members, we need an AMA every day. So be continued, but be prepared. The AMAs will get shorter with time. You know, it's the usual business. I will tell you something about the token. I will tell you something about our fund, and I will talk a little bit on next steps. And if I finish with the presentation, you guys can ask me anything. That's an AMA. Now let's start with the initials with the coin. For sure, all of you know the token BankersDream already because you are in our Telegram group. The BankersDream was the first utility we provided. We got quite a simple reward token. Yeah, you buy banks, you get rewards. On the other utilities, I'll talk a bit later. For the coin, it stays pretty simple. Yeah, we've got some taxes. The taxes are distributed differently. 8% of the tax goes into the reflection wallet. And as you guys know already, around 6 trillion, the reflection wallet will distribute the reflections to the holders. Already got 4% for the marketing and for the fund. In these early days, we focus more on marketing. We need to get the word out. And if I'm honest, um, you guys did such an amazing job. This is not worth any money. We couldn't pay this. The reach you got us, it's amazing. And nevertheless, we are still investing in marketing. We are aiming for the CMC listing. We are aiming for the CG listing. And this week there will be a lot of articles posted. But later on that more on that later, sorry. Some of the money and later on more of the money will get directly into the fund. I'll talk over the fund later, but be sure every tax you pay, some of the money will go directly into the fund. Furthermore, we have a buyback and burn wallet, pretty standard, and we provide some liquidity with 1% of the taxes. Liquidity is locked for 10 years. We had it pop up some time in the chat the last days, and that's it. That's the taxes. The features in itself, we have big plans for the future. We're tackling all the plans step by step. First step was to create a token. First step was to roll out a token. We had a private sale, we had a pink sale, and now we have community shilling. And still, even though we are like 4 weeks old, we are uh, we are giving out rewards left, right, and center. It's amazing. What if I can say it that way, what drove us to this idea? Well, the founders team are two bankers, an insurance agent, and a software developer. And over the years, while working in the field of finance, we even more often saw that there's no such thing as a passive income anymore. I mean, our parents had some yields to grow via some safe investments. Before that, you could invest in gold or insurance, not insurance, real estate. But for our generation, there is no such thing as something creating passive income. Yeah, all the things that create passive income are way too expensive to buy for us, or are just not valuable anymore. So while being in the financial market and diving deeper into the crypto market, we decided to change that, to change that. And we came up with the idea, let's build a token. Let's build a token around passive income. And then our first thought was, yes, a reward token makes sense. Yeah, you invest, the token goes up, you get money. The token goes down, you get money. If this would be a stock, everyone in the world would buy it. But we wanted more. Because the problem with a reward token is somewhere in the near or in the far future, it will die off. Yeah, you need volume every day to pay some rewards, and no coin in the world can provide this forever. So we took the problem as a chance and thought, what could we do? What could we do to tackle the problem and to get rid of the problem? And then we came up with the community fund. More on this later. Mainly, I know this slide is a little bit useless, but mainly it's our main utility for now. The fund is the thing we have to spread to the world. The fund is the thing we should tell the people why it's worth investing in BankersDream, because you not only get the rewards by the token, you don't get only the 10x's, 100x's by the tokens, because even if the token does nothing, even if we would have like a zero volume, almost impossible, but still we would have some rewards through our main utility. And that's the thing, that's the game changer. And that's the reason why our token is a little bit more valuable than other meme tokens or tokens in itself. It has a clear plan, and we also want to set this plan or to tackle the plan with the community, with the help of the community. That's why we dive into Bankers Whale, our fund. The strategy of Bankers Whale is it's so simple that I don't know, everyone will think, why isn't anybody else doing this? It seems so clear, but I can really tell. Probably most people are too lazy, but they don't have the understanding of what to do. I don't know, but we're here and we're doing it, and as I can see in the chart, it works pretty well. Every time someone buys or sells banks, some taxes will be distributed into the marketing wallet, the 4% we saw earlier. These 4% go into Bankers Whale, our investment fund. And from there, the fund invests for you. You don't have to buy in extra in the fund. You don't have to do anything, just hold banks. And after the money in the fund is invested and gives back rewards, gives back winnings, it doesn't matter. These things will be redistributed to you holders. So just hold banks, and it is it. The work, the work is on us. We do the work, you do the holding. What was the wrong way round? Today is jinxed, I can tell you. Now we're here. The distribution. Well, if any one of you has ever had an appointment at the bank or with an insurance broker, you all know these fancy pie charts. What does the fund do? And so do we have one. The distribution is straightforward. Our fund, or we as founders team, decided a particular direction for the fund. We said our fund is not a day traded fund. Our fund will not seek for the next 1000x or something like this. There are funds out there that do this and they do this very well, but that's not our way to approach it. Yeah, we're yeah we are value investors. Yeah, in financial terms, you would call it value of an investor. We look for great projects at cheap prices and we want to buy them. So that's why 30% of all the money in the fund will go into reward tokens. Yeah. Moonrock, banks, something like this. We vet the project, we check out the project, we're looking for the future of the project, and then decide which coins are legit for our fund. 20% of the money's fund will be put into staking. Yeah, generating some yields. Just to be on the safe side. And regulation of I have to say different. Just help me. How's in English? We want to minimize the risk. Yeah, that's why we say, okay, we do not ape 100% only in reward tokens. We won't ape 100% just in one project. We want to split the money wisely. We want to create smart money. So that's why 30% into reward token, 20% into staking, and just 10% into ICOs. We also want to have the burners. Yeah, if there's somewhere out there a banker's dream, we want to partake in the private sale. We want to give you the opportunity to have such coins in our fund, but we will never exceed the 10% because the risk of failing in ICOs is so much bigger than in established tokens. And that's why we said, okay, 10% are for now our maximum investment. We are going for ICOs. Because remember, these 10% always could be lost if the project fails. We vetted in before. If it goes into the fund, we will definitely dox the team. We will take to the developers. We want to make sure you, even though it's ICO, you have a safe investment. And the 40% is called cash in the pie chart. Cash is the banker's term for spare money. Yeah, we won't invest these 40% into fiat money. No, cash just means we have backup. The market is volatile at the moment. The fund is quite small for now. Yeah, which still accomplishing, generating funds. So we need some play money. If we find a promising project and we wouldn't have any spare funds to invest, we would be pretty angry. So that's why we say 30% of all the money in the fund will be held back to make further investments. This is the planned distribution for now. This could change, but in the moment, this is our way to go. And furthermore, if the team decides on a project, if the team says the project is great, it brings some value into our fund, if the team decides, yeah, this is a project to invest in, and the oldest or the longer time members of you will know this already, we will make a poll as easy as it gets. And we will show you the token we decided on. The poll is finished. The community decides which coin will be invested in. So we do the pre-work, we do the vetting, we do the scanning, the market, things like this. But in the end, every banks holder decides where to invest in and where not to invest in. We had a poll, showing 3 different coins, and the community decided for Moonrock. So we invested in Moonrock. And this is as complicated as it gets. We say we want to invest there. You, as our board of members, decide yes or no. And if we invest, the rewards get back to you. If we don't invest, we search for a new project. And if we invested in some projects and the projects are generating rewards and some wins, we take these rewards, we take these wins, and we will distribute it back to you. 70% of all the winnings, of all the rewards, go right back into the pockets of banks holders. 25% of the gains will be held back for marketing and later on for charity events. And the only thing is, at the moment, we are still building the fund. We are still building money into the fund, and we're also building a smart contract. Because in a few weeks' time, you should be able not to vote in a Telegram chat, because I don't know, it feels a bit dodgy. But we have a wonderful DAPP on our website, and if you in the future, if you're connected to our DAPP, you will be able to vote on the project in the relation of your coins. The more banks you hold, the heavier gets your vote, but still everyone will be able to vote. So the distribution, I probably guys that were here to the guys that were here in the morning this way already have seen it. The distribution of the rewards of the BankersDream token is automatically. Every 6 trillion, the contract itself distributes the rewards to the holders. And that's what we're planning with the fund. This fund will work autonomously. We just add new tokens, and every time we have some winnings, we have some rewards, they will be distributed to you. So the founders team in the end just has to work to vet the projects, and everything else is automatically. It will become a constant flow of cash flow, and that's insane. That's the main selling point of BankersDream. Just hold it. The contract will do anything for you, and the things the contract can do, we will do for you. You just hold and get rewards. And I think gaining money was never easier than this. We now just have to spread the words on BankersDream that even more people become bankers. And in the end, this was a quite a fitting quote, I guess, because we all already know the crypto market is full of sharks trying to do harm, are greedy, are fearful, and the reason why everyone makes mistakes. And in the end, it's just a profiting of other people's mistakes. Because we are a whale, we just eat everything there, and we get a big belly, and the big belly means a lot of money. And I think there are worse things in the world than a lot of money. Yeah, what's planned for the future? This week starting, we are currently writing some articles to publish. We will publish on 600 different news outlets, including Yahoo Finance, I guess, including Bloomberg, to get some smart money into the fund to get a word out to investors. Because we want the big buys. We want the buys into BankersDream, because every buy into BankersDream is a buy into Bankers Whale. And furthermore, we are developing the contract for the distribution of Bankers Whale, but this will need some weeks' time. And I missed something. No, I didn't miss anything. That's the two main steps for the next weeks. Just more marketing. Yeah, of course, we need to continue shilling. The shilling you community are doing is just insane. I still don't know what to say. You brought us 200x in 2 days. Every one of you, everyone is working hard for the rewards. And if we can keep this up, we will, all we do is win. And if then the CMC listing comes and the Coingecko listing comes, there's no stopping. So if you're not invested yet, this is the perfect time to do it, because in some weeks' time, in not that many weeks' time, we will have a huge jump, a huge green jump to, I don't know, 1 or 2 zeros less, because we have so much things in front of us that usually bring big jumps for other coins. And if you invest now, you can just jump with us. And I think that's a beautiful time to invest. So that's from my side at the moment. I'll just get up the Telegram chat, and you can now raise your hand if you have any questions regarding this AMA or this coin or the dev teams or something like this. Just need to set up the Telegram. So I can't see it quite. Any raised hands? Anyone? Any questions from me? Dear mods, if there's some questions in the chat, please let me know. Well, am I right that I'm not seeing any questions? Well, dear mods, please add me if you see something. But I guess we're fine. Be sure anytime, any moment, if you have a question, just DM Buka, DM me, DM Simplifier, one of our mods. We are always happy to answer your questions, because only a happy banker is a good banker. And we love that you're such strong diamond hands. And Harry wants to speak now. Nice. Harry, you should be unmuted now.
Yeah, hey, what's up? Just quick question regarding just marketing. I'm not sure if I missed anything regarding that, but I don't know what your strategies are, or if you have any specific platforms or areas you guys are looking into specifically regarding the marketing aspect of things. I know you guys mentioned that you're going ahead with publications with Yahoo and other platforms, which is awesome. But I'm just wondering regarding other areas of marketing, what do you guys have in mind, if you have anything in mind currently?
Well, thanks for the question. Sure, it's important topic. For now, we are, and I in air quotes, basically just doing the articles for this week, yeah, until Sunday, because we want to get an feedback how worth they are, and additionally, we will continue the shilling on Reddit, um, the community shilling, because this by far in the last 4 weeks worked the best. And if it continues like this, we are more than happy. We are pushing really, really hard for the CMC listing because this is the most important step right now. And after we got the articles out and the CMC listing, we are at the moment discussing the steps after this. So the imminent marketing will be these two topics, and everything else is just in the making right now.
Okay, that sounds good. And if I guess you need help regarding just recruiting anyone with marketing background specifically in crypto, just let us know.
Yeah, of course, we will. Feel free to drop everything in the chat you think would be helpful. We have a look at it, and yeah, we're constantly on the watch for some whale groups or something like this. Yeah, just only because we don't have it at the moment doesn't mean we are not interested in it. So yeah, the community does wonders, as you see, and if you can drop anyone that would help the project, feel free to DM us, to drop it in the chat, something like this. Yeah, thanks. I have one more question. Rappa, you should be able to speak now. I'll just take a quick sip from my drink.
Hey, AJ. So quick question. When's going to be the next vote for the next investments?
I missed it. Could you repeat it, please?
When's going to be the next vote for the next investments for the whale fund?
We had a poll, like, I don't know, 18 o'clock UTC, where we asked, should we use 2BNB from the marketing, not from the marketing, from the buyback wallet to invest into Banker's Way? I don't know how the poll ended, but I believe um, you guys all said yes. So we are now checking for projects, for new projects, and as soon as we finish that, we will, or you will be able to vote again. So I'd say 2 more days, something like this.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, Buka says it quite right in the chat. We don't have a partnership with Rock. Um, we asked the community where to invest. The community decided for Rock. Oh, I'm sorry. We invested into Rock, and the Rock guys are are just thankful and think it's a great idea of us, and they find our project very cool. We find their project very cool because we invested in it, but this is no partnership. This was the first poll, the first vote on an investment. We are all of us are investors into Rock because our fund invested there. So be nice to them, but don't expect any cooperation regarding the two tokens because we are just plain investors. Any more questions, people? See any more questions? Again, be sure to hit us up with a DM or just ask in the chat. We're happy to answer any questions. because this is our heart project. If you can say this in English, I don't know. It's a German phrase, and we are 100% behind it. And given our financial background, we want you to understand what you are investing in. Because only if you understand what you're investing in, you keep the investment, you hold. So any questions, just hit us up. And for that, this AMA will be uploaded to YouTube. So you can just listen to it again or tell new bankers to listen there. And thanks for your time. Thanks for your trust, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day or night.